Well, hello, Aspire members, and welcome to another episode of The Rundown. We absolutely just finished our June board meeting, and so we're getting this done ASAP, which is kind of a new one for us, right? And so it was kind of a short meeting for the most part today. Basically, we covered the calendar changes that are happening. The board meeting for September has been moved because it conflicted with the Michigan Realtors Convention, so we moved it to the 20th. Instead of the 27th. And then we also decided to go forward with a July board meeting, right? Yep. And that's going to be on the 24th. And so for members that are coming to our board meetings, either virtually or in person, just know that that meeting will be July 24th, and it will be both in person and a Zoom.
Yep. It's a Wednesday.
A Wednesday.
Not a Friday.
And a Friday, and at 8:30 though.
Yeah.
Same time, right? Great.
Yep.
We had a search committee update.
Yeah, so Ken Kleinricher is the chair, which I think we mentioned last time. And he has put together a search committee. We have a robust group of people who are going to take charge and work through finding us a new executive.
Yeah.
Yep. So that hopefully they'll get started meeting here soon.
Right.
And we'll have some more answers from them at our July board meeting.
Right, and if not July, it'll be August, and if not August, September, and after, oh, never mind.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. We talked about the Realtor Relief Foundation. If you've been following the news at all and some of the wildfires, and especially the flooding, several of our colleagues in those states are really looking for some substantial help from any source that they can get it to try to help those folks in those communities. Of course, our Realtor Relief Foundation has been wonderful at doing that because they give all the money, and they're one of the first people on the scene with funding to help those places out. We decided that we were going to do a $1,000 contribution right now for that, but we urge all of our members, right?
Yes.
To get online, go to the Realtor Relief Foundation and make a donation. It'll be recorded as Aspire North, it'll be recorded as State of Michigan, you'll be recorded nationally as well. So you get plenty of recognition, but folks really need our help right now. And so we've always been pretty good about Realtor Relief Foundation in the past few years. Let's keep it up. Yeah,
and every year the past president is the chair of that that donation event. So currently Stephanie is working towards that. So if you have questions, give her a call. She'd be happy to answer any questions or concerns you might have.
Yeah. I'm going to give a quick update on the parking lot just because it just popped into my head and we didn't really talk about it. But I think the plan is that right after the holiday, they're going to start to dig the big hole in the middle of the parking lot for what I call the pool for the kids. And it's a big stormwater remediation system they're going to be putting in. They're going to try to get the back parking lot roughed in, so if we have a shortage of parking here, you can use the back parking lot on the old Fern Street property to park. It has a few more steps to get to the building, but it won't force us to close down. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. It's going to be a little hectic around here for the next couple of months as they finish up construction on State Savings Bank and they work on this parking lot project. But please, by all means, just understand that we're looking out for parking for our members at all time.
Yeah. Just don't forget to wear your watch so you get your steps counted.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that. It's just got a minute hand and an hour hand. But, oh well, I'm old school. So we talked about the September date change, issues mobilization grant.
That was a public policy request. So there's been a lot of discussion around the TIF 97 proposal that is going to be on the ballot here shortly, and we are going to get behind supporting the no vote on that, hopefully, because that would take away our ability for housing developments and brownfield money. And so we want to make sure that everyone is educated and understands what they're voting for in the city, because it does affect all of us, not just city residents.
And Connor Miller, who was our government affairs director, worked to secure some funding, grant funding from the National Association of Realtors. So we'll have kind of a nice little war chest to work with to help with this Issues Mob project, but it won't really cost us, the local association, very much at all. About $2,500 against
$2,500.
$25,000.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be a good way for us to really, as realtors, really put our name to something that's happening here in Traverse City. And by all means, this doesn't just relate to Traverse City. Issues MOB grants could be used for anything in our area that's related to what we do for Realtor party activity. So if you have an issue in your community, whether that be a village, county, township, please get a hold of Connor Miller and talk to him about what might be available for you for some kind of an issue or a problem that you're having in your community.
Yep. And
update from Engler?
Update from Engler. Well, the update from Engler is they're kind of waiting on us to make a decision.
Right.
So we are obviously in the middle of that executive search, with Kim being the head of Engler as well.
Right.
And that is a separate role in its entity. They are waiting to decide what they would like to do based on what we do as an association. So hopefully we can all get on the same page in the next couple of months so that everybody can make really good decisions and continue forward as normal.
I just want to point out, as you all already should know, if you're following NAR at all, there's a couple of deadlines that are coming up based on the lawsuit. So August 17th is when we have to have everything in play. It used to be July 17th, and they moved it by a month. Documents, forms, things like that are all in play right now, and we're working on getting those finished, finalized, and out to the membership. I will just tell you, go to fax at
.realtor.
.realtor, sorry.
Yep.
Fax at .realtor. Everything you need to know about what's going on out there in the world is on that website. So I would highly recommend that you make that almost a daily check just to see what's changing, because this is very fluid. Language is changing. Lawsuits are still being contested or appealed. Things are happening all the time. It's really a lot to keep up on, but we do a pretty good job of putting things in our newsletter and keeping you up to date that way. And of course, Michigan Realtors has also got several videos and things out there related to the conditions that we're seeing in the MLS world. And it's going to be a different MLS world as we move forward. So if MLS is important to you, I would highly recommend you keep up with it on the fax.realtor.
Yep, and keep your eyes on your inbox, because we will also be getting new forms for Michigan Realtors as they are in the middle of revamping all of their state forms to be in compliance with all of the new rules and regulations. And very, very soon there will be no section in the MLS for concessions or compensation. And per the event last week with Michigan Realtors for the update with Brian and Becky, that information cannot be put in the MLS starting August 17th. So get used to not putting it in there.
Yeah, if you try to put it in there, we'll just kick it back. So anyway, I think that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we squeezed this in before the sky started rumbling, because we've had this week so far a lot of practice sessions from the Blue Angels, and they go right over our building. You'll find me in the middle of the parking lot.
I love that sound.
No, I know, it's just great. Yep. So that's it for now, and I think we're going to sign off, and we'll see you next month.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th.